Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is you're watching this recording. I trust everyone's okay. This is the first part of my Let's Talk About It series. So let's talk about it series part 1. The topic I'm going to talk about today is Erbs Palsy. It's one that's close to my heart, mainly because I also suffer from Erbs Palsy. For those who don't know, what Erbs Palsy is, it's an injury to the nerve that generally happens during childbirth. I'll bring you up a full definition for it now. Hold on.
Erbs palsy is the name for a certain type of injury to the brachial plexus nerves. It most frequently occurs during childbirth, but adults can get it. The injury affects movements of your shoulder and arm. They might be paralyzed. However, many infants with this condition can recover on their own.
Yes, it's some sort of paralysis. Usually happens to a limb, an upper limb. Some people suffer from both arms, some one. I have right Erbs palsy, and it was an injury that occurred when I was being delivered at birth. Now, for some people, it's mild, and for others, it's severe. But the most important thing I want to point out about Erbs palsy is the fact that once it's been identified, it's always important to start physio. Get a professional to have a look at your child, and whatever they've suggested you do it. There's some children that actually have had surgery to correct it or give them a lot better mobility on that particular arm. Some, like myself, I didn't have any any surgery. I had physio from the very first weeks of my birth up until I finished primary school, around about 10. I had it weekly sessions. When I was much younger, I had daily sessions. As I grew older, when I got to about 5 or 6, I started having 1-2 sessions weekly. They're intense treatments, but they have helped me a great deal. Now, people would have questions about Erbs palsy. If you've had children that have Erbs palsy, if you're an adult also that has developed Erbs palsy, I'm here. I can answer questions. I will show you really what some of the limitations are with Erbs palsy. Now, this is my left arm, which is obviously normal. There's nothing wrong with it. This is my right arm, the one with the Erbs, and if you notice, it's a bit different, and I can show you sideways to see that it's shorter than the other arm. I cannot stretch it fully. You can see there's a bend. I don't have full mobility. I can do this on this arm, but on this arm I can't. And the only way I can do that is turning or moving my body upwards. There's so many things I cannot do with my right hand because of the restrictions to mobility right up here. I can raise this arm up, but I cannot raise this arm up. It's a case of helping it to get to that position, but then I can't keep it there. But this, on the other hand, easily goes up and down. But this one cannot go anywhere, and it's stiff. But the physio I had whilst growing up has helped me a whole lot, and that's how I'm able to get the level of mobility I have in my right hand. And I've had to adapt to doing things a bit different from everybody else, but I live with it, I survive with it. People might have questions about driving. Yes, I drive. I've raised 3 children. I do pretty much what everybody else can do, but I do have restrictions, and I know when to stop. And I self-taught myself how to use my left hand to do the things my right hand cannot do. I hope this series helps you people, and if you have questions, please feel free to ask. Take care and God bless you. Bye.